Activity 5.2 Fantastic Chaiyaphum Silk. Article 3 Fantastic Chaiyaphum Silk. The Fantastic Chaiyaphum Silk should be promoted in English for AEC or any international trade. The interesting points in Chaiyaphum are the Thai silk patterns and the production process. Most of the patterns tell the nature of life, and some patterns have abstract designs. The silk production has 4 steps: feeding the silkworm, making silk, creating the pattern and color, and weaving silk. Moreover, it is a good way to learn English from Chaiyaphum silk. The students should be proud to promote Chaiyaphum silk in English. There are several steps for learning as follows. Step 1. Feeding the silk. 1. Egg stage. In this stage, the embryo grows and turns into a larva. This stage takes 10 to 12 days. 2. Larval stage. It is only in this stage that the worm eats food. This stage has 5 parts and takes 18 to 21 days. 3. Pupal stage. This is the resting stage. In this stage, the worm changes into a moth. This stage takes 10 to 12 days. 4. Moth stage. This is the reproductive stage. The moths will mate, and the female moth can lay 400 to 500 eggs. Step 2. Making the silk. The pupal is boiled in a pot and the silk is pulled out. After, it is set into groups to dry. Step 3. Creating the pattern and color. They tie the silk with plastic string and color it. The design depends on how the silk is tied. Step 4. Weaving the silk. They weave the silk into different designs. They tap the silk to tighten the designs. The Fantastic Chaiyaphum silk is the Mi Kan Konari pattern. This pattern is designed from the ancient patterns of the Mi Kan and Konari patterns. The ancient Mi Kan Konari has been named Chaiyaphum silk, initiated by Her Majesty the Queen Sirikit. The Queen wants the Mi Kan Konari pattern to be preserved as the identity of Chaiyaphum province forever. 4. Examples of traditional Thai fabric patterns. Matmi. Matmi patterned silk is made from a specific kind of dyeing process. To start, the weavers string the silk across a frame that is the width of the finished fabric. They then tie plastic ribbon or banana plant skin around each individual thread in the desired design, and then dip the silk in dye, which is repelled by the plastic or banana skin. The process can be repeated several times, making the design increasingly intricate. Once the tying and dyeing process has been completed, the silk thread is then used to weave the finished piece of silk. Traditionally, the patterns in the silk were inspired by things in the natural world surrounding the weavers, such as the heads of rice, snakes, flowers, birds, and leaves. Though today, many weavers are updating this traditional process with more modern designs. Matmi is most commonly seen in the weaving of Isan or northern Thailand. Yok dog. Another kind of pattern that is woven in Thai silk is called yok dog. It is a kind of brocade and often features an all-over pattern of flowers. My research says that this style gained popularity during the reign of King Rama VI, the king after King Chulalongkorn. According to this pattern, some sources say that it is unique to the Lamphun area, a province in the north near Chiang Mai, but also that it is possible to see it being made in Surin, a province in Isan. The looms used to create yokdog use petals that are up to 45 feet long, and it can take months to finish a piece. Keep. This one is slightly different from the other two patterns I described here because it is usually woven with cotton. Keep is a diamond brocade pattern that usually uses just two colors. Thai style uses white and black or a dark blue color, but the patterns are much more striking with the high contrasting colors. I'm not sure of the history of this kind of pattern, but its intricacies are stunning. Printed cotton patterns. Those are the more traditional and woven patterns that are on fabrics, but there are some patterns that are less labor-intensive and less formal. There is a lot of cotton fabrics that are printed with flowers and animals and bright colors or diamond patterns. You can tell that they are somewhat inspired by traditional silk patterns, but with the ease of printing a design on a kind of muslin, have taken on their own qualities.